Testing. Make sure I got audio now. I think you can see me and you should be able to hear me. Let me make sure. I should be looking pretty good, going pretty good. Let me turn this way a little bit. Let's see. What's going on, everybody? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I should be on, I think. Testing. Make sure I got audio now. I think you can see me. Yeah, so my audio should be good now, so you guys should be able to hear me. I'm actually going to keep my phone right here. And I hope everybody is doing good. Actually, let me pull up my Facebook page real quick. I hope this works. Actually, let me go here. So you guys should be able to see my screen. I hope. I'm actually getting ready to pull up my Facebook page so you guys can see what I'm getting ready to get into. What are you guys doing on this Sunday? What are you guys doing? Actually, let me give you a hack real quick, guys. I actually have this. I think I might have did this in another one of the videos, but I actually save all these ads. So actually, I have an app right here. It's called 𝗢𝗡𝗟𝗬. I'm not going to put a link. You can just go Google it and figure it out yourself, or actually download it yourself. Actually, I got a free account with AppSumo probably about 2 years ago now, and I save all these ads, guys, because you can actually take this, you can look at the copy, and obviously the copy on these, you can actually recreate and use it yourself. And you can also look at the images, see what's working, see what other people are using. And then obviously you can click these ads themselves, and you can actually go to the landing pages, and you can see what they are promoting and the different types of landing pages or websites they have. And it looks like she's doing, I don't know, Pain Revolution Masterclass or something. So apparently she's helping people with pain, which obviously that's good that I can tell that from her website. And this other guy, I don't know exactly what he is doing, but let me see. So it says he's giving away he has a free live challenge, how to start and grow a wildly profitable online coaching business in just 5 days, which this looks like a ClickFunnels page. And one way that I can check is I actually have this, what runs. Sometimes it runs a little slow, but that may not be ClickFunnels, which is pretty interesting. But anyway, guys, I wanted to actually hop on here real quick just to let you guys know that I have accomplished a goal that, I guess it really wasn't a goal. I actually just accomplished something that I never really thought that I could do. And that's why I wanted to pull up my page, guys, because if you just know, or if you know, I actually I don't want to bend bending up my mouse pad here, but if you just know, guys, you look at my page right here, I actually just turned 42 years old yesterday, which I just did a post. So thank all of you guys for commenting on my post. I'm going to eventually respond to each one of you guys, but right here I just did a post right here, birthday post. My birthday was yesterday. I'm actually 42 years old, guys. So I don't know why my screen dropped off. That's pretty interesting. So let me actually throw that back up. I don't know why that dropped off. I want to share my screen and share. And I don't know why my screen is not sharing. So it should be sharing now, I hope, guys. There's a little bit of lag. My internet might be running slow. So that might be the issue why it popped off. But my screen should be sharing now. I don't know why it's not sharing. But anyway, guys, just to let you know, I'm actually 42 years old and I accomplished something today. And I wanted to actually hop on here, guys, to let you guys know, don't let anybody put limitations on you. Where's my page at? Don't let anybody put limitations on you. You should be able to do the birthday post now. Like I said, I'm going to individually comment to you guys. Thank you guys for commenting. And really do appreciate it. There's some funny comments in here. Some people just said, happy birthday, my friend, Robert G. Lewis. Actually known him for a while. And he said, the post itself actually said, what should I do with the remaining 4 hours of my birthday? And Robert said, play basketball. But obviously 4 hours, I actually posted that. It's probably about 8 o'clock at night. And there's probably some gyms open. Well, actually, probably in the area I'm in, there's probably no basketball gyms open that late. I don't know why the YMCA closes early on the weekend. I guess just to give their employees rest, just to let them rest. So, excuse me, guys. Well, I don't know. I got some dip here, guys. I don't know if I need to go off of the camera or not, but I'm actually eating some dip here. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll put it up to the microphone or to the camera. But actually some birthday dip yesterday. My wife made it. It's got some jalapenos in it. I love hot stuff. I love eating hot stuff. And it's got obviously I'm eating it with chips. It's got 2 different kinds of cheese in it. I think it's like cheddar cheese and provolone cheese. Actually, it might be Velveeta. I don't know, but I know it's provolone because I actually put some pieces of provolone in it. And then it's got chicken in it, no beans, and it has ground turkey. So this is pretty good. It's actually she cooked it in a crock pot. I love eating it. Got it in a little bowl. It's pretty good. Actually, really good. And well, excuse me while I eat on camera, but it's good. And guys, I wanted to hop on here. Just like I said, I accomplished something that a lot of people have told me that I could not accomplish because I'm 42 years old. That's why I tell you guys, never let anyone put limitations on you whatsoever. Don't let anybody put limitations on you. Here we are. We're actually live. We're live right here. If you can see, there's actually a lag. There's a lag between my streaming software and on and Facebook. Let me get something else to drink right here. But there's a couple of comments that I do want to pull out on this post. But first, guys, like I said, do not let anybody put limitations on it. I'm going to get to what I accomplished in a few seconds, in a few minutes. I want you guys to know that it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you are. If you put something, or if you set a goal, like if you see right here, success comes from within. Set a goal and don't stop until you accomplish it. That's the thing, guys. You set a goal and you continue to pursue that goal. And I'm not saying that what I accomplished today was necessarily a big goal. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm always getting on here telling you my successes and stuff. Actually, I'm going to tell you a success. Then I'm actually going to tell you something that I struggle with, but how I overcame that. And just to let you know, guys, my success today was I actually ran, I think it was almost, I wanted to stop at 6.66 miles. Actually, I didn't think about it until afterwards. I said I should have kept running. I was actually probably like 0.7 miles from hitting 0.66, but I actually ended up running 6.59 miles. That's the most I've ever ran. It took me about an hour and 10 minutes, which I think I was pretty much a little bit off, but I clocked my time and I'm pretty much at like 10:43 per mile. So I'm running a mile at like 10:43, which normally the longer you run, obviously you're probably, well, at least for me, the longer I run, the slower I go. So I think that was pretty much, a good feat for me. And, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed, looking at that. But, like I said, guys, a lot of people, I actually enjoy doing that and, actually taking part in that. And, actually made me happy. Actually, I posted this before I went out. Like I said, guys, this really wasn't my goal. My goal is actually to run 2 miles every day the entire year. And obviously today I ran 6. Last Sunday, I think I ran 5. I don't know why I'm running more miles on Sundays or not. Actually, I do somewhat know because I have a little more time, to run. But I thank you guys for tuning in. I don't know what you guys are doing on your Sunday, but if you look right here, guys, this is the live that I'm on right now. It says limitations exist only in your mind. And I'm going to talk to you about how I overcame one of my struggles. But the thing is, guys, just like I said, the only limitations that you put and that you have on yourselves are pretty much in your mind. Somebody the other day laughed at me because I told them that I was only running 2 miles. And then, they threw their ideas out there and, kind of said what they were doing and all that stuff, which I didn't really, well, actually, I think I did. I asked them afterwards, after they laughed at me, they said, oh, that's small. Everybody else that I told this, they were pretty much, that's a good goal to have because a lot of people don't run at all. But this particular person kind of laughed at me and said, yeah, I run 5 miles every day, 5 times a week. And then I started calculating, it's like, well, if I run 2 miles every day for pretty much, the whole month, at least that's going to put me at like 60 miles. This person said that they run 5 miles. And they said 4 to 5 times a week. So even if it's 5 times a week, that's 25 times 4 weeks in a month. That's 100 miles. So technically, yeah, I'm pretty much 40 miles off of, what they're running, but I know they're not running that every week. And, 1 month, the most miles that I ran in a month was like 71. And I'm not here to talk to you about how many miles and stuff I'm running. I just want to portray a picture for you. The thing is, I had a goal. Obviously, I haven't accomplished the goal yet because there's how many ever more days left in the year. I mean, we're not even at the end of the first month. But so far, I've accomplished my goal for 17 days. My goal is still on track. And the thing about, sometimes, well, the goal that I have, there's really not a lot of margin for error because obviously if I miss one day, did this just hop off? I think I just lost my feed. Or maybe I just moved my page. Yeah, I'm still live. But, the thing about my goal that I've set, obviously, guys, I cannot go back in time. And, if I miss a day or if I don't run a day, I can't go back in time. So I really have to be focused. That's the thing, guys. No matter what goal you set, make sure that you are focused on your goals. Make sure you are intentionally focused on your goals. And, the thing is, you need to obviously have focus. I'm not going to say that, you're gonna, looks like Patricia is coming. How you doing, Patricia? She is actually one of the members in a group that I am in that we learn how to market online, which is pretty good. And the name of the group is actually the Success Connection. You guys can actually go look it up. And the person who actually created the group, he's actually an online guru and expert, whatever you want to call him. I don't know. He helped me make my first few dollars online. So go check him out. His name is Anthony Morrison. I actually had an interview and checking him out on my YouTube channel and good stuff. So Patricia says she is doing well. That is good. What are you doing on this Sunday? I know that you are probably working because Anthony always has us work on the weekends. He says that we need to work when everybody else is resting. He is one of the hardest workers in the industry. Actually, I just saw a post from him before I hopped on, and apparently he made $22,000 in like a few hours because he invested in some type of stocks or something. There's some guy that he's following, or he just took a course. His name is Peter Parks or Parker or something like that. That's interesting. Peter Parker. Maybe I kind of mixed him up with that's Spider-Man, right? In Peter Parker, Spider-Man. But anyway, I might have mixed him up with Spider-Man. But I know it's Peter something. I think it's Peter Parks. Patricia, if you saw that post, let me know. Put it in the comments. But yeah, he just apparently made $22,000 in a few hours. And actually, if you guys know a lot, or if you follow any marketers online, actually Billy Jean commented on Anthony's post, and he was like, just seeing posts like this, it kind of makes me wonder, why did I even start my online business? And he was like, I should have just went to the stock market. And there's a lot of big marketers who commented on that post, but that's pretty much the one that that stood out to me. But obviously, since we are talking about goals, there's a goal within itself. I'm pretty sure that Anthony is excited about making money. And obviously, yeah, he's excited about making money. He loves to make money. But the thing is, he had a goal, which I'm pretty sure Peter gave him a goal, and he set a goal. Patricia says she's actually doing the 1 furlong away challenge. I have not actually taken that yet. Let me know how it is. I mean, are you enjoying it? Because I think it just started. I got a ton of emails from Russell Brunson and his team saying that it was actually getting ready to start. He said, I didn't see the article about Anthony. I'll have to check. Yeah, so you can actually check on his page. Just go to Anthony Morrison's page. Well, not his page, but his personal page. I don't know if you have access to his personal page or not. I don't know if he has it public. I don't know why that's cracking. But you can actually check out his go to his personal page. Actually, you know what? I can actually pull it up now. I'm pretty sure that he is not going to get upset. And then I can actually come back to this talk just to let you guys know that I'm not pulling your leg. I'm getting ready to show you the post that he made, and then I'm actually going to scroll down some of the comments so you guys can actually see that I'm not, actually here it is right here. It says big win today. So the guy's name is Peter Parks. It says got me super engaged in stock trading. His course and just encouragement is key. Nothing like $22,000 in profit in a few hours. Must learn to duplicate. And he laughs out loud. Obviously, these are public posts, so I hope the people on here are not mad. But let me show you Billy Jean's comment right here. It says, bro, I'm obsessed, but it makes me feel like all the years of building a business was a waste of time with how fast wealth is transferred in that game. And laugh out loud. So the thing is, guys, if you want to make money in stocks, if you want to make money anything online, just make sure that you are actually staying focused and you are actually setting goals. And once you meet your goals, just set another goal, because there is no finish line. I actually got that from David Goggins. There's no finish line. I mean, once you accomplish a goal, you really don't need to sit there and sit on that goal, because if you sit on that goal, then you're going to be stagnant. So once you accomplish one goal, you need to try to accomplish another goal and another goal and another goal. That's why you're always constantly striving. I mean, if you think of the greats, like in some of the great athletes, like Michael Jordan, like what they say, Tom Brady? Somebody asked Tom Brady, they said, which championship do you, which one means the most to you? Or, which NFL championship means the most to you? And they said that Tom Brady commented and he said the next one. So he was always thinking about the next time that he was going to win. He's always striving for more. And Michael Jordan, they asked him, or actually I still remember this when I was a little kid. He actually, they were interviewing him, or either he put up, after one of the championships, I think it was, I don't know, it might have been his third or his fourth one. And, he kind of threw up his hands, if it was 3, he was actually saying, they're going to do 4, then they're going to do 5, and then they're going to do 6, which they did go on to do 6. So the thing is, the limitations that you have are only in your mind. So you need to make sure, and you need to think about what limitations you have. You need to think about how you can overcome those limitations. Regardless of the limitations that people set on you, they mean nothing. You need to actually get through your own mind. You need to actually get through your own mind. You need to tell your own mind that you are successful, that you are going to accomplish your goals. And now one of the things that I need to talk to you guys about is what I struggle with. Everybody has struggles. I don't know, some of you guys, actually, one of my struggles is making goals too. I actually do have a goal sheet that I made this year, and I actually pretty much somewhat following the goals, but at least I do have a plan. The thing is, what's the Bible say? You make a plan and you follow the plan, or it says my people died because they had no plan or lack of vision or something like that. It says in the Bible. But anyway, the thing is, guys, you need to have a plan and you need to stick to that plan. And one of my things, like I said, guys, is setting goals and having a plan. But because I have a plan, I'm actually getting a lot of stuff done. A lot of stuff I'm not getting done because I have a ton of stuff. Just make sure that when you make your plan, make sure that you can pretty much, accomplish that plan within the allotted time that you have. I still need to make some adjustments and everything like that. It says I struggle with distraction. I have to have my headphones to get through it. Actually, it's interesting that you mentioned about headphones. I know a lot of people, especially when I run, or when a lot of people run, they talk about using headphones. One thing that I do not want to do when I run is actually run with headphones, because the reason why I run is I hate running. The only reason why I run is the fact that I'm trying to strengthen my mind. It is a big mental struggle for me to actually wake up every day and run 2 miles. I know a lot of people, well, I'm sure some runners are laughing at me right now, but a lot of people don't like running, period. And a lot of people do like running, period. But I'm one of the ones who fall in the category of not liking to run, period. And one of the reasons why I do run is I want to strengthen my mind. And it seems like if I have headphones on, I don't know exactly what you're listening to, Patricia, but if I'm listening to anything, it's actually going to alleviate the pain. And not to say that I'm some type of pain freak or anything, but the thing is, I want to condition my mind. I want to train my mind. Actually, like I said, I know I mentioned David Goggins earlier, but David Goggins actually talks about why he runs. He says he pretty much strengthens the reason why he runs is to strengthen his mind, but he says he does not run with music because he wants to make sure that he is in the mind state of, if somebody does call him at like 1:00 in the morning, or somebody tells him, his wife, might have had a car accident. She passed away. She's in the hospital. Maybe his mom passed away. He's not really close with his dad. But one thing that I don't want to do is actually want to alleviate the pain. I want to focus myself, or actually I want to focus through the pain. But obviously I know we're kind of talking about two different things. You're talking about distraction, but I just thought about that when you're talking about headphones. It says when I'm working, I have no music, just quietness with the headphones. Yeah, I know as far as, when I'm working, I somewhat like to play classical music every now and then, but I still try to work without using headphones, or without playing any type of music. Sometimes the music will distract me because depending on what type of music, well, obviously with classical music, I'm not necessarily getting up and pirouetting and dancing and ballroom dancing or anything like that. But sometimes I like playing, I guess, upbeat music, and that pretty much will more than likely distract me. And I'm pretty much going, sometimes I want to get up and dance and all that stuff, but I try to keep it quiet when I'm playing music. But one thing that does distract me if I'm working is actually Facebook itself. I've been spending a lot of time on Facebook, and that's pretty. That is one of my biggest distractions. And I actually have this right here. I hope you guys can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. But I actually have a Chrome extension that helps me to eradicate, which pretty much, well, I don't want to talk. That's the name of it. It's called Newsfeed Eradicator. So where is it? I don't know. I might have took it off of my pins, but Oh, actually, I can show you here. If I hit my home page, you will see that so instead of actually me scrolling down, obviously Facebook changes around a little bit because they switched the platforms. You look with the classic, we did not have actually all these options right here, but obviously Facebook switched it up a little bit. And now instead of actually scrolling down and seeing my news feed, they actually just puts quotes up here, which is called News Feed Eradicator. So instead of me seeing a ton of different posts where I get distracted and all that stuff, it actually helps me here. And you might hear a blender in the background. That's actually our Vitamix. My wife and kids are actually in the kitchen. I don't know, doing something. But what's this quote say? It says, "You cannot define a person on just one thing. You can't just forget all those wonderful and good things that a person has done because one thing didn't come off the way you thought it should come off." Aretha Franklin. So it gives me like little motivational quotes and everything like that. So that is a thing that actually helps me with my distractions, and actually distractions as far as on Facebook. So let me actually go back to my page, let me zoom back in. So I don't know, guys, if you have any other apps that you use to help with Facebook distraction. Actually, somebody told me that there's actually one for YouTube, because once you go on YouTube, especially on your desktop, you see a ton of different videos, and obviously YouTube knows what you're interested in and what you like, and they're obviously going to put videos that you're more than likely going to like and that you're going to listen to, so want to watch. And somebody said that there's actually the same type of app or same type of Chrome extension for YouTube. I probably need to look into that because I get distracted with YouTube as well. But guys, it says, "Mike, I got to run and finish my homework for myself. I was about to enjoy the rest of the time. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks for hopping on, and you enjoy the rest of your Sunday too. And I hope you get your homework finished before class. I don't know if Russell's going to jump down your throat or not. I guess he's on the trains. Is he on the train, or does other people do the trainings? I know you need to hop off, but if you heard that, let me know in the comments. I thought it was somebody else that actually did the trainings rather than Russell himself, but yeah, I heard it was pretty good, but I also heard that the training that we are in through Anthony is actually a lot better, because somebody said they got a little confused and a little overwhelmed. I think they were a beginner, which obviously I know you're not a beginner, but I think they just hopped into the online world and they were actually trying to figure out how to use ClickFunnels and how to grow their online business, how to generate emails, and all the stuff that comes with it, Patricia. And they said they got confused with the One Funnel Away challenge. It said it seemed like there was gaps in it. But Anthony's course, which if you guys are interested in, reach out to me, which actually teaches you specifically how to start an online business. I mean, it gives you steps. It gives you all the tools that you need. Especially this is for a beginner. Usually ClickFunnels is obviously talking about ClickFunnels, how to build a funnel. But if you don't necessarily know what type of funnel you're going to build, or if you have no product, then obviously, you might want to hop into this training. The training that Anthony has is a lot cheaper than ClickFunnels One Funnel Away challenge. But regardless of that, guys, one thing, like I said, that hopped on here to tell you about is one thing that I'm actually, or that I have struggled with, but I overcome it, and that's shiny object syndrome. And I know a lot of people actually struggle with that. Actually, one of my friends on here actually mentioned, where is it? James Long. It says, yep, it said locked in this year, no more shiny object syndrome. So, off of this post, he talked about success. So one thing that I did pretty much overcome is actually shiny object syndrome. And that's just pretty much, if you don't know what shiny object syndrome is, that's actually, say you go buy this one course, and before you complete that course, or even you might complete the course but not even implement what you learned in the course. So before you actually do that, you implement what you have actually even learned in the post. What happened to my birthday post? That's interesting. I don't know where my birthday post went. Maybe let me zoom in. Why did it delete my birthday post? I don't know. Let me update my page. That's pretty interesting. I don't know why that caught my eye, but yeah. So one thing that like I said, is shiny object syndrome, where you're actually going out purchasing. Oh, there it is. So where you're actually going out purchasing courses and other things. Actually, guys, let me just real quick say this thought about this, because I posted this almost 21 hours ago, and for some reason, well, actually, I know the reason why. Actually is still putting this on people's feeds or in their news feed. And one reason why that is happening, I actually just found out this is actually a hack, guys. Learned from somebody that actually does organic Facebook marketing. And if you look right here, guys, pretty much 5 hours ago, the last person that commented on this was actually 5 hours ago. But like an hour ago, I went in and I responded to, where is it? That's why I really haven't responded to all of you guys yet, because I'm sporadically responding to you guys. Actually, I responded to this guy here, Alphonse, and I responded to him about an hour ago. And if you notice, he commented 12 hours ago, but I just responded an hour ago. So when I responded, guys, what Facebook is actually doing is they're saying, well, it was like, well, we stopped pushing this post probably because people stopped commenting on it 5 hours ago, because I actually put a time frame. I said it was 4 hours to the end of my birthday. So pretty much 5 hours later, even though some people on here actually made a post, or actually some people commented after the 5 hours, obviously, because I said it was 4 hours, and obviously all these people comment after 5 hours, but some people are actually, they put happy belated birthday. But regardless of that, I know I'm rambling, guys. Let me get on with the point. But if you look right here, guys, the reason why she commented is I'm thinking Facebook actually pushed this on her feed, and they actually showed it in her feed, and then she commented, and the same thing is happening. So pretty much this post is actually going on people's feeds because people are commenting on it again. So pretty much reactivates the post, is it on their time. So guys, if you make a post that gets a ton of engagement, don't respond to everybody immediately. Just wait and a few hours and sporadically respond to them. That way, periodically, like if I wait another 5 or 6 hours, this is going to repopulate, revive, whatever you want to say, resurrect this post, and is going to push it to more or in more people's content. Now, obviously, people who are actually going to respond to me actually know who I am, because even if they push this to people, which some people might comment, I mean, I might comment if I'm not friends with a particular person, or if I don't know them. I mean, it's just happy birthday. I mean, how hard is it to put HBD on somebody's post? You don't even have to spell it out. But more than likely, the people who are going to comment on it are going to be my friends, which I told you guys before, I ended up eliminating some of my friends. So if you made the cut and if you're still on here, then that means that I really do like you and I really do appreciate you, and continuously engage on my comments or on my posts, because if you don't, then more than likely I'm going to snip you off, because really I'm using Facebook as a tool to generate leads, traffic, and sales for my business. And what I want to do is I want to let you guys know. Of course, Robert throws out my middle name. What's going on, Robert? This is like my best friend in the whole entire world. He just hopped on here. So Robert G. Lewis, what is going on? Hope you had a marvelous Sunday. People are hopping in and hopping off. It looks like there's one particular person who's watching. I don't know if that's you, Robert. Robert just threw out my middle name, guys. If you didn't know my middle name, you do know what it is now, because Robert just put it in there. Make sure you pronounce it right. A lot of people mispronounce it. And thanks, Robert, for wishing me a happy birthday. As you put on saying play basketball. The thing is, Robert, if you are ready to play basketball again, just let me know, and I'll drive down to your city and we can actually play. Oh, I forgot. COVID's destroying everything. COVID is messing up a lot of different stuff. I don't even know if the gym's open. I know the last time we played, how long ago was that when we played? That's been a while ago, I know. Actually, I think well, the last sport that I actually played probably was about, I don't know, maybe about 2 or 3 months ago, was actually golf. So I was actually on the golf course. Running, I mean, I guess running is a sport, but I haven't really, I guess I just run solely. I mean, I just run for, I guess, recreation. When I played golf, Robert said he's been ready. Oh, we got a little competition going on, Robert. Then actually we can play basketball, and then we can actually run, because I know you're a runner too. I know you haven't been running much lately, but we can actually run, and we can shoot ball, then we can run, or either run first, then shoot ball. Actually, I think I like that better. We can run first, then shoot ball. That way I can get you tired. But yeah, so let me get back on track, guys, because I actually have something special for you at the end of this live. I'm actually going to open something up off of a post that one of my mentors, or actually a comment that one of my mentors actually just put in the comments on my birthday post. So regardless of that, guys, I want you to know how I overcame shiny object syndrome. So a lot of people have shiny object syndrome. I mean, even with just different things that you see, you might go pick up an item from the store, something that you need, something that you want. You might, even the microphone that I'm using right now, I might actually, the fact that I purchased this microphone, I might actually see an ad or something come across my feed. It's like, I might as well get that microphone, even though I may not even have pulled the microphone out of the package. I might just go and get another microphone. I think more so shiny object syndrome for me, myself, and I is actually more so probably just greed, because I want. I want the best. I want more. But one thing actually, guys, how I overcame this is actually just realizing what I had, and I wanted to focus on what I had and use what I had, because I pretty much have a ton of tools. I have a ton of software. I mean, anything that you can pretty much think of that you need software for, I'm pretty sure I have it. And if I don't have it, then more than likely I'm actually friends, and I befriended. And like I said, the partner who commented on my post and who actually gave me an idea of doing something special for you guys, because it was my birthday and it's on my birthday. She actually owns a software company with her husband. So, and obviously, guys, this guy, I don't know if you, heard me talk about Robert. I don't know if he's still on here or not, but actually he can actually help me create software. So guys, there's people around me that if I need software, I can pretty much get it. So the thing is, but the thing is, it's not necessarily about creating and wanting more, or, even creating my own software. But the thing is, I need to utilize what I have and make sure that the software that I have, I'm using it appropriately to grow my business. Because how can you grow anything if you're constantly not focused? I mean, it's pulling your focus away, because every time I get a software, I mean, I have to learn how to use the software, or either hire somebody out to use the software, which obviously, if I hire somebody out, that's obviously going to take more money out of my pocket, even though more than likely it can put more money in my pocket eventually once they start learning the software. But in the beginning, is actually going to be a loss. So, and I understand, when you're pruning trees and all that stuff, you actually have to cut you have to prune the tree itself, which obviously when you prune the tree is cut I'm not a gardener, but I mean, pretty more than likely you actually have to cut the stems off, the leaves off. You have to cut it. Something has to be removed in order for the tree to grow. So that's pretty much where I am, where I'm saying. But I mean, the thing is, you have to, once you can't constantly continuously cut off the tree, because obviously the tree won't have a chance to grow. So you have to cut, and you leave the tree alone and let it grow. So I was at the point where I just continuously kept cutting. Every time I bought software, every time I bought, another application, or, another course, it was taken away from me. But yet, guys, I realized, and I needed to learn to utilize what I had. So that's one way that it has actually helped me overcome shiny object syndrome. So if you guys struggle with shiny object syndrome, don't be shy. Go ahead and put it in the comments below, and let me know what some of your suggestions are, how you overcame it, or maybe you have not overcame it and you're still actually in shiny object syndrome. But let me show you this post. So speaking of shiny eye syndrome, hopefully you will not get rid of it today. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I'm getting ready to give you guys an offer. So yeah, I said I'm going to give you an offer. I'm actually going to, because it's my birthday, actually it's my birthday offer. And what I want to do is, guys, I want to let you, actually, I'm trying to find a comment. So right here, guys, this is actually one of my mentors, her and her husband. His name is John Vaughn. Her name is Ankita. They actually own a software company, and I actually ended up partnering with them. And if you can see, she says, make a birthday special offer and make money. So she's not all about money. Or neither one of them are actually all about money. They're also all about helping people. But if you listen to actually her husband, his name is actually, like I said, John Bond. You can go find him. He's in my feed, and or actually in my friends list. You can actually type his name in. It's not JHON, but his name is spelled JON, and it's Bond. So they have a software company, and I actually ended up partnering with them. And like I said, they're not all about, just making money. They are obviously into helping entrepreneurs and business builders online build their business. So as I told you guys earlier, I actually went and ran. But let me show you something real quick, guys. So while I was actually running, I had a particular software that was actually running in the background. And the Big Think. So I have no idea what in the world that's about. So apparently I'm getting ready to comment on the Big Thinks page, whatever that was about. But anyway, guys, so I actually have a software that when I went out, it says new study explores how to navigate desire discrepancies in long-term relationships. So obviously, guys, this is not me commenting. This is actually my software commenting, and it says, awesome, thanks for sharing. How's it going? So what I want to share with you guys is this is actually a way that you can increase engagement, and you can increase, actually not necessarily yet. So the way Facebook works is it's pretty much a give and take game. I know you guys have heard me talk about some of this on my lives, but Facebook is pretty much give and take. The more you comment on other people's posts, the more Facebook is actually going to show your post. So the whole time while I'm out running, which I said, guys, I ran about 6.6 miles, actually 6.59, 6.58 miles in about an hour and 10 minutes. So the whole time I was running, it was pretty much like I was commenting on you guys' posts. So if you see some interesting comments from me, like actually, I won't say you got to be careful. You do have to be careful using this software in certain situations. I actually commented on a person who passed away, his post, and actually some people commented on it. Actually, a guy talked to me today, and he was like, I think it was his sister. She ended up getting missing, and I actually made a comment on there. But usually, even in those circumstances, guys, you don't necessarily have to be, you're trying to spark conversations. And actually, in both of those conversations, I actually went back and I apologized and let them know what was going on, and let them know that it was not me commenting, it was my bot. I don't go into too much detail. I just kind of say, it was my bot commenting on your post. And, actually, that pretty much opens up conversations within itself. Actually, today with the guy whose sister actually is missing, or one of his friend's sisters missing, somebody's missing, a young girl is missing. Actually, we sparked up a conversation. It was a pretty, enlightening conversation. He ended up thanking me for actually commenting on this post and actually caring. So you don't necessarily have to think of this as being a negative thing all the time, guys. Actually, you need to figure out how you can turn your negatives into positives. So, but just to let you know, guys, I want to shoot out a special offer for you. If you want to actually comment, increase engagement on your page, increase engagement on other people's page, it's time consuming. I know that there's a lot of people who are in my feed right now. There's a lot of people who are, even as I'm talking right now, guys, you see this moving. I'm not moving the mouse or anything. The software is actually running in the background itself. But there's actually one particular way that you can actually increase your organic engagement and increase more people coming to your personal Facebook page, and that's the more you comment on other people's posts. So instead of me taking my time, because more than likely it would have been an hour. Actually, I've been running this a lot longer than an hour right now, and if you want more people to actually comment and engage on your posts, then you need to comment and engage on their posts. And this is one way that I'm doing it. Actually, I have about 3 particular softwares that I'm using right now, but to actually give you guys access for a low price. You can actually go to the software. The app is actually right here itself. I'm going to pull it up. I hope you guys will be able to see it. Let me make sure that you can see it before. Obviously, like I said, there's a delay. There's a delay in these posts. Or there's a delay with my streaming software and Facebook. So I just clicked on the post. Let me make sure that it pops up, guys. That way I can kind of show you exactly what it is. And then you can go Google this, because John actually sells the same software, but I can actually sell it for a particular price because, like I said, we're partners and I want to give you a special offer because of my birthday. What about that? You guys aren't giving me any offers. You guys haven't offered me anything, but I'm offering you something on my birthday. So let me make sure that this pops up. I don't know why it's not showing. I don't think the delay is that long. Let me see. There it is. So I know you guys can see this now. So it will actually catch up, and it will soon. Eventually, we will be on the same page. Well, I guess we won't be on the same page because I'm probably like 30 seconds ahead of you. But regardless of that, guys, you can look, you can go Google it, you can look it up. You can actually, it's in the Chrome extension store. You can go find it. You will not get access unless I give you access yourself. So like I said, guys, this is called Engagement Monster. And what you guys can actually do is you can actually go look at this software. Like I said, guys, this is commenting on people's posts while I am doing other stuff. And this, I mean, I can actually literally show you guys how it increased engagement on my page. Because if you look, I actually haven't started running this software probably for about maybe a month to 2 months ago. But if you go look at my page, you can see on my personal Facebook page, you can see that my engagement is going up. But if you go in here and you click settings, it actually gives you a post interval. So right now I'm actually commenting on different posts between 15 and 30 seconds. And you can actually set a time that you started up on, which, Robert, if you're still looking at this, I'm pretty sure I know I actually talked to you about this and how you know how to or actually I asked you if you knew how to create apps and extensions like this, and you said yeah. So if you have any other ideas of software or anything that you would think would be beneficial to online marketers, then let me know, and we can actually discuss it and talk about it. But regardless of that, you can actually come in here and you can set up a time for it to run, which I never really set up a timer. I just kind of start it every day. But the thing is, you do have to have your computer on. So I did leave my computer on, but what I did was I just pretty much turned off my screen, which I wonder what will happen if I turn off my screen now. I don't know if it'll actually lose the post or not. I just want to see, actually just turned off my screen just to see what will happen. But regardless of that, guys, I want to give you a special offer. So if you are interested in this, hit me up in my inbox. Like I said, guys, this is going to be a very, very low special offer. And I want to give you guys access. That way in 2021, you can actually grow. Because a lot of people are talking about Facebook ads. A lot of people are talking about, using Facebook, growing their, their business with Facebook ads and all that stuff. In order for you to run ads, you have to have a business page. A lot of people don't have business pages. In order for you to, run ads in itself, you need to connect yourself to Business Manager. And I just found out a couple of interesting things about Business Manager. Business Manager only gives you one ad account now, unless you spend like a certain amount of money, which I'm going to go live in my group hopefully tonight and let you guys know that. So if you're in my Facebook group, you're going to get some valuable information that I just found out yesterday about the updates. Since I joined Facebook Business Manager, the updates that are that they have implemented, where you can only have a limited amount of ad accounts. But when you first start, you only get one one ad account inside your business manager, but there's other alternatives and other different things that you can do to open up more. And like I said, guys, if you want to learn that, go into my group, go up to my page itself. Let me show you guys right here. So actually go up to my cover on my personal profile, and you just click this, and this will actually lead you to the group. Click this link here and you'll be led into my Facebook group. So in saying that, guys, this is actually going to help you guys save a lot of money, which obviously I said I'm going to give you a special offer and a special price on this software where you can actually get access to this. I might even throw in a lifetime offer if you're really interested and you really want to use this as your software. I actually opened this up to a few people and I haven't had any results, so I might actually suspend their account. So if you guys are listening, I know you know who you are. I'm not going to call you out on the live, but you to make sure that let me know if you're using the software. If you're not using the software, then actually I don't think I gave you guys this software. I think it was another software. But because of that, let me know if you like it, if you love it, if you're using it. But like I said, guys, I want you guys access so that way you can hop in, you can jump on, and you can actually begin to use this software. So like I said, guys, it gives you a time interval, in the fact that the reason it gives you a time interval is Facebook will actually shut down your personal account if they realize or they think that you're using bots. So one thing that they put in the software from Facebook, so Facebook will not recognize that this is a bot, is a time interval. So it's not commenting a lot at one particular time. It is spreading out the comments and everything like that, and it starts at a particular time. And another thing that they also did is it actually gives you different messages that you can use. So if you can see, guys, like I said, what this software does is on a particular post, like I said, it scans my news feed. And once something comes across my news feed, it'll actually, the most populated post is actually going to put whatever that is. Like if there's, if it comes across a post that has a ton of hearts, then it's going to put a heart and it's going to alternate in between these comments. If it comes across a post that has a lot of, smiley faces and laughs and stuff, it's actually going to put one of these comments in itself on the post itself. And like I said, guys, pretty much it gives you all these different comments, and then it gives you, I guess, two different options, which I know I need to talk to John and Ankita about the fact of maybe they can put actually more options and stuff in here. That way we can have more different comments and stuff like that. But when you're using this software, guys, the best thing that you can do is you can actually, in order for, obviously, Facebook, they do like engagement, but the most type of engagement they like is actually comments. So if you comment on somebody's post and then somebody else comments or actually responds to your comment on their post, Facebook is actually going to continuously push your content and your post up above everybody else's in everybody else's. Because what Facebook is saying is like, is like this here might see he's actually engaging with conversation and people are actually engaging with him. His content is going to keep people on Facebook because they're engaging with him. So we're going to show more of his content because people like to engage with him and his content. And not only do people like to engage with him and his content, he also likes to engage with other people in their content. So therefore, he is on Facebook and he's keeping other people on Facebook. So do you see, guys, how this is working out? But obviously, the game, the algorithm game on Facebook, this is just only one part of it. That's why you need to use a lot of different tools, and you need to use a lot of different tasks and a lot of different things on Facebook to build organic traffic. That's why if you do not have a lot of time, this is actually saving you time. But obviously, if you don't have a lot of time, then that's why the number one thing is to run ads, because ads in itself will actually give you quicker results a lot quicker. That's why a lot of people say it's like either you spend time or you spend money. So therefore, if you don't have time, then obviously you need to spend the money. But if you don't have money, then obviously you need to spend the time. But you are, I guess, fresh out of luck if you have no time and no money. So, but I mean, technically, I mean, you gotta give and take some kind of way. Just, lose sleep for a few years or something like that in order to figure this out. But honestly, I talked to a lot of people. I talked to one guy And if you look at his page, he has a ton of different comments. He has a ton of different posts on his on his page, and all of it's organic, because technically I don't think you can't run ads to your personal page, not that I know of. And he had a ton of different comments, organic contents, people responding, like 400 and 500 likes and everything like that. Can you guys not see this? Or let me zoom in a little bit, because I'm looking at my phone here. It doesn't necessarily look like you can see that pretty good. So I actually zoomed in a little bit, but yeah, he had a ton of different comments and stuff on his post. But he told me to say it took him years to figure this out, and it took him years to get those comments. But one way that you can get those comments is a lot quicker, is using software like this, guys. So reach out to me and let me know if you are interested in this. Like I said, per my mentor, they want me to shoot you guys an offer. So there's the offer right there. Let me know if you're interested in this. Let me know if you're interested in growing your Facebook personal page, or actually just using, not even growing your page, just actually getting more engagement on your page, which obviously more engagement means more eyeballs on your traffic and on your offers. So I heard Grant Cardone say, like, if people do not know you exist, then how are they going to buy from you? So people need to know that you exist. So one way that people can know you exist is use software like this, and Facebook will actually start pushing out your content more. So guys, what I covered in this live today were the limitations, guys. Remember, these are the takeaways that I want you to have. Remember the limitations that you have. You pretty much set those for yourself. Nobody else can put limitations on you. I mean, think about, past history. How many people put limitations on, different athletes? How many people put different limitations on powerful leaders? How many people put limitations on people that actually became great? And the reason why they became great is they did not listen to those limitations. And the way that you get out of those limitations is you use your mind. Look at different books. What helps me is motivational videos, motivational books, reading different things where you can actually increase your mind, increase your mindset, grow your mindset, guys. That's one way that you can get out of the limitations. You need to actually see for yourself that you can actually do the things that you never really thought you could do. I mean, think about different stuff when you were younger that you never believed and never thought you could do. Look back over your past life. Look at the things that you've accomplished. Those are some of the things that can help with your limitations. Just the fact that it'll give you confidence. Say, one thing that you overcame in the past, use that to help you get, through to the future, guys. So if you overcame something in the past, if you struggle with something in the past and you don't struggle with it anymore, that is an accomplishment. That is a goal that you have achieved. So look at that, guys, and realize that, you did it before, so therefore you can do it again. I know, guys, this is probably like the third time I mentioned David Goggins, but one thing that he says helps him when he's running, 240 miles. He runs 240-mile races and all this stuff. This guy's a beast. Actually, I think he just came up with a workout. I think it's what is it? A 4x48. So you're supposed to run four miles every 4 hours, actually 4x4 by 48. So you're supposed to run 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. And that's pretty much insane. But he says that what he wants to do is, or when he runs, or one thing that actually helps him make it through pretty much any long run is the fact that he calls it his cookie jar. He's like, when people tell him he cannot do something, or when people tell him, or people in the past have told him that you're not going to be this, or you're not going to be that, or you can't do this, he says he uses that for motivation. Like a lot of people say, use your pain for motivation, use your pain for, to be painless, pretty much. That is exactly what he does. He focuses on other things. Let me know if you guys know who David Goggins is. Actually, he wrote the book Can't Hurt Me Now. If you've heard of him, just put yes in the comments, or hashtag Goggins or something in the comments below if you've actually ever heard of David Goggins before. And the thing is, guys, what you want to do is you want to, I forgot, I'm actually going live on YouTube. I'm actually looking at Facebook. So, guys, if you are actually listening to me on YouTube, if you view this on YouTube, you can actually put it below, too, in the comments, like hashtag Goggins. Yeah, so one thing that you can actually do is just think about that. Think about, when everybody told you you could not do something, just think about that when you get stuck on a situation, and use that as fuel to actually help you get unstuck. To actually, if you're in a situation that you don't think you can get out of, or you don't think you can move any further, if you're depressed for a particular day, use that use that as motivation for your depression. Use that to help you get out of bed in the morning. Use that for fuel. That's, pretty much has been very helpful for me, especially in my long ones. Actually, today I was actually singing, I don't know, a couple of songs, because probably maybe about 4 or 5 miles or so, I actually got, pretty much I got very, very tired, and I was like, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I was like, why am I out here? Why am I even running? I don't want to do this. But then I started singing. I actually took my mind off of the pain. I know I just told Patricia earlier in the live that I don't like listening to music, but yet I created my own music today. But I don't like listening to music when I run. I think if I had music on, I really think that I could run a lot further, and I could be a lot faster. Maybe if I'm competing, I might put music on. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I can run a lot faster and a lot further if I have music. If I have music playing in the background. But guys, use that as fuel and use that as motivation to get you through the people that told you you could not do something in the past. Use that to propel you into your future. So guys, with that, I'm off. And remember, guys, I still have Engagement Monster up. Let me know if you are interested in Engagement Monster. Like I said, you can go Google this and you can see how much John is actually selling this for. It's going to be a lot per month. Well, lot, but it's going to be a monthly fee. But like I told you guys, I'm actually going to hook you up with a special birthday offer, because it was my birthday yesterday, 42 years old. Give me a shout out and go comment on this post. Wish me a happy birthday. And like I said, guys, reach out to me and let me know that you are interested in the software, that you are going to use it to grow your business online. So I thank you guys for hopping on. And I'm getting ready to hop off now. So guys, have a good one. Take care. And I will see you guys on the next live.